Right, recording the trades for today. Um, so this is the 15-minute chart. When I got to the computer, we were here in this zone here. We were already here in this zone. And they have been, they in the stream, they have been in a trade, or they were in a trade. I didn't understood very well. But they were expecting price to break this zone here, and to continue moving up. Uh, yeah, I bought into that. I set my pending just here above in the 50, 136.50. I I, I did my pending there. So I've entered here, and price didn't move much, on the upside. So what's going on here? Let's move backwards and see what's going on. So we have, if you look at the left, you have those 2 weeks here. All right, those 2 weeks. So this is a zone here, where those 2 weeks are. So when we break this area here, it's kind of expectable to go to that weak end, like in this zone here. But you just we feel safe if we are trading above the weeks, if it broke the week, on the left, because all this area here is a rejection zone, right? So we must make sure that we are above that before taking a long here. That's the thing. And that was a mistake. For me to do a long here is a mistake. So anyway, the trade, I went long in here. I went long in here in this zone. So yeah, my stop was just below, was around 10 pips. And yeah, in this one, when this one closed, I took off of my trade out. That's risk management, right? So from here I only have one position. I don't have two anymore. So, and the other end up being stopped. Not really stopped, not a full stop. It was once we breach the low of this candle here. Okay, this is a stop because we breached the low of the 15-minute candle. So it was like 8 pips there. Maybe 10, I don't know. It's a small stop, and it's only, the first one was like 5 pips, the second one maybe 10. So altogether it's 15. Uh, but what happens is, okay, we are at resistance, isn't it? We have the resistance there, rejection there, and we break the low of a bearish candle that was already saying no, isn't it? We have a bearish candle here. Notice this one in here. Notice this candle here. This is a bearish candle, but it didn't breach the low of the first one, yeah? Let's see the one previously. This is also a bearish candle here. This is also a bearish candle, but it didn't breach the low of this one, isn't it? So the thing here is that if a bearish candle, if the first one, it's the candle closed bearish, so that's a bearish indication because we are at resistance, right? So we are at resistance, and the next candle breaks the low of this candle. So I entered short, of course. This is a short. So I closed one. I closed the buy there, and I went short. Yeah, I went short. Where is the first target? I went short. My first target was here. Nah, actually no. Not that's not that's my I think that's my second. Yeah, 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 yeah. So what we have is I took for the first 10 pips around here, and the second one I think it was in the bottom of the range, something like that. but we now, when we touch support, we gotta get out of the second trade. So that was a very successful trade there. That paid out for my previous loss, and yeah. So next one. So we already got two, yeah. The buy here didn't went well. We end up stopped, and then we short in here, and we went all the way down to the support again, yeah. So now what's going on in the support? Let's see what's going on. All right. So we closed bullish at support. We closed bullish at support. Okay. If we closed bullish at support, so what I expect is when I breach the high of this candle, it's a long. All right. So and that was my second trade. So I entered long there, and my target, and I only entered with one position, um, because it's a Monday and I'm not risking too much, and I just want to make some profit and go away. And my target was the top of the range here. Okay, so it was like 18 pips. It was a very very nice one, and yeah, and that's it. So those were my real trades. I've continued on demo after this. After this, what why? Okay, so what happened after this? Again, a week of rejection, a dodgy rejection, and a bearish candle here, you know. Now, this bearish candle, again, we are closing bearish at resistance, all right? But we cannot, the thing is, we cannot execute a trade here, right? Because this is the low of this candle. And we cannot execute a trade breaching the low of this candle, because there is support there almost, you know. You don't have range, so we cannot execute a low, a short here, right? So what, let me see what I did. Yeah, so then you have the next one, bearish candle, yeah. Then yeah, this is going down. I was I was hoping for this support here to breach, you know, in order to continue moving down, you know, and that's what I kind of did. Let me check. Yeah, I did the short. Yeah, basically we have a new support here, isn't it? This close, kind of this close here. So and this zone was tested already, yeah. If it was tested, probably it, it might break it, you know. So what I do, and because I see the price action very bearish, I because this candle went all the way up and then rejected it down. So on the breach of that candle, I just entered another short there in this breach. And I'm aware that we have support here, you know, but I'm expecting at least to come to the bottom of this week here, you know. So that should give me like 10 pips and possibility to break even the trade. Um, no, actually, in my demo, oh yeah. Okay, let's talk about this trade. This trade was just like that, you know. I've executed, and yeah, I'm expecting this week to be filled in here, this week on the left. But I end up taking like a little bit more because price was very bearish, and yeah, let me see till where did I go? Yeah, probably to the next support here. That's the trade, you know. Support is here. Well, the lines are a bit different from what I have, so let me adjust them. Let me adjust those lines because they don't feel good now. Because those are lines from last session, not really from this session. So we kind of, yeah, there's the support there. Yeah, okay. So that's the first support. Then we have another below, which is there. I can put it also there. Not the closes. Okay, it's around there. All right. It should be on the closes of the candles, not in the wicks, but it's for the given purposes, it's all right. So yeah, basically I expected the price to break this zone here, you know, and yeah, and I took my profit like in here. Okay, but before that, I had another trade, which was this weak fill here. Okay, so what happened is we closed short here, we closed bearish, and as I told you, we cannot execute a trade breaking this low, yeah? But the thing is, we closed bearish at resistance. Probably we are going to fill this week all the way down, isn't it? So that end up anyway, what I did is I saw the price going up. Once I see it moving down again, you know, I take a trade there. You know, let me zoom out a little bit more. So we see the price going up, you know, on this direction, and then it starts coming down and becoming red again. You know, once the candle flips red, flips bearish, and you have this week to feel. Look, my entry was like here, okay, and at least I got that week feel, you know. So yeah, look, it was so precise. So this is almost geometrical, guys. Look. So, and that was my trade. That was my trade. That was a very good one also. Okay, what more? What more do we have? Did I do anything else? Yeah, I did. I did a lot. So this one. So we hit this target here. So we are looking to see what happens. What we have, a bullish candle at support here. Bullish candle at support zone. Okay, so what do I expect? I expect this last resistance to be done again, to be touched again. So what did I do at the breach of this week, of this candle here, at the breach of that week? I entered, and it gave me, and it went like up like 8 pips. It was not enough to hit my first TP, which is like 10 to 12, but it allowed me to put break even. All right, and so in this trade for me was a break even trade. Okay, then we closed bearish because this candle went up. This candle went all the way up and closed bearish, isn't it? And why did it come down again? Because we are touching also this week of support. You know, it touched there, came flip back down. So to me, this is again a bearish candle at resistance, because this line, you gotta remember, it was support before, but now it's resistance. Okay, so when I see it closing bearish, what do I do? In the bottom of this one, I took a trade to go short here. Okay, in this direction. So what happened? What happened is it didn't give me the 10 pips. So this is a stop here. But what stop? Do I got a full stop? No, of course not. Because since once, so I entered here in this candle, but once this candle here closes bullish, I gotta get out of the trade, you know. So I got out like in here in the close of this candle. Okay, like in here. So what do I lost? I lost this range here only. It's like 5 pips. So I lost nothing, you know. And I have a new setup again, because again the candle is closed bullish. Now this candle here closed bullish. Yeah. And if we go to the 30-minute chart, let's see what's going on in the 30-minute chart, because that's also important. But maybe more important than the 15 minutes that I'm analyzing. But the thing is, we are in this zone. Okay, this is the this is how it closes, how we are when that candle closed. All right, so we have one, two bullish candles at support. That's what we have. We have support, support, reacting to support, a bullish candle, and then another bullish candle. Kind of dodgy, but bullish. Okay, so I'm expecting price to go up. I'm expecting price to go to this resistance there. Okay, so let's go back to the 15 minutes. Knowing this now, let's go back to the 15 minutes. So this candle closed, oops, this candle closed bullish here. So I enter the trade again. Again, it didn't touch the resistance. You know, it was very, very close, but it didn't touch it. And it didn't give me my 10 pips. So again, another break even in here. Okay. Yeah, and those were my trades for the day. Those were my trades. I think I covered everything. And it was amazing. It was amazing how because I had losses today. I had one loss on the real account, which I recovered very fast, and I had this 5 pip loss in the demo, and two break evens, which they don't even that doesn't shouldn't even count as losses. So because we did nice profit, we did that trade there, filling the week. We did this is a nice profit here, and we did the other coming from here to to the bottom here, you know. So great trade. It was like altogether it was like 6 trades, and no, it's more than that. Altogether they are maybe 8. I think I'm over trading a bit, but again, this is on demo, so I just wanna practice as more as I can. But the results are amazing. So yeah. Okay, see you tomorrow. I think it's all of for today in terms of trading. All right, see you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Bye bye.